Let's talk a little bit about our kids' appetites. Over the past couple of weeks, my daughter has been coming to the table not very hungry, and that her chances of eating things that weren't necessarily her favorites diminished quite a bit. So I needed to reevaluate. And maybe you're having the same issue as well, and that can be very frustrating. So what can you do? Well, there are actually reasons why our kids may not have the appetite we would like them to have. And first reason is pretty obvious: not enough fresh air and physical activity, and we know how to change that. Another reason is that they might not have a chance to develop hunger because they're grazing all day. If they know where the snacks are, if they have juice throughout the day between meals, then they will not be able to develop the hunger that they need. So scheduling of meals will solve that issue. Every 2 to 3 hours, you can offer your child a meal and nothing in between except water. And that will teach them to develop the hunger, to know what the feeling of hunger is actually like, which is extremely important if we want to help our kids develop that healthy relationship with food and teach them what hunger and fullness actually are like. Another reason is congestion. Our kids might be congested from allergies, from some nagging infection, and it often can go unnoticed. But what it does is that it affects their sense of smell and taste. And when those two are affected, they don't want to eat very much. So you would treat those just like you would normally treat an allergy or an infection. Another reason why they might not be hungry is stomach issues. If they have an irritated stomach, or they're gassy or constipated, all of that will affect their desire to eat. You can remedy this by drinking a lot of water, by giving them enough fiber, probiotics, and so forth. And finally, if your child lacks critical nutrients like vitamin D, zinc, and iron, these nutrients stimulate appetite, then they will definitely not have the desire to eat. So you might want to consider a multivitamin, and there are plenty of kids options out there. So make sure they get enough physical activity, make sure that the meals are scheduled and you're sticking to that schedule, make sure that they're not congested or have stomach issues, and that they're getting enough of those key nutrients. I hope you find this information helpful, and if you have any questions, please direct message me or email me. I'd love to hear from you. Take care.